So one of the things that I think became very clear in the U.S. after Trump was elected was that the left was even blurrier than before, and blurry insofar as a whole bunch of liberals were now in the left.
In the left, yes.
And in the mainstream, which is completely right wing, presents liberals as the left. So in the mainstream discussion in the U.S., the Democratic Party is presented the left, which means that the left, the socialist left, the anarchist left, the communist left gets lumped in with this. And in right-wing rhetoric, which was which was pronounced under Obama, like Obama was called a communist. And even though, obviously, he's like Mr. Goldman Sachs guy, right? Like there was nothing communist about him, but it's part of the way that race is read as radical in the U.S. So Obama is dissed as a communist and dissed as a socialist, which also then adds to this general sense of everybody who's not a fascist is somehow a communist. Now, on the one hand, right, that can be very good for us on the left, right? It means that our names name the emancipatory horizon. They name what the struggle is ultimately about. That's good. However, within the left, we're all aware of all of our differences and divergences, and many of us hate each other for them. And this is now the problem. Like, how do we understand ourselves, cultivate ourselves, make ourselves into comrades who are those on the same side of the political struggle, rather than those who are always attacking one another for not being the best that we should be and for not being, ideologically proper and so on and so forth.
Yes. Even the signifier communist is back. That's good.
Yes, absolutely. That's good. Right. I mean, to my mind, what it signifies is something very powerful, because so it's like, what is it now? 20 years since the, collapse of the Soviet Union, and the right wing in Brazil, in the United States, and other places is going after communists. So they're still worried about it. And that's good for us. It's like, we have to make them more worried about it. We have to be the thing that they're worried about.
Yes. And we have this analogy because Lula is also called by the right wing in Brazil as a communist, and the history is completely retaken by the right wing. They say, for example, that the Nazi Party was left wing because it has the name socialist.
Yeah.
So I don't know if in America you have this facility to revert history in a kind of a fairy tale and in a rhetoric that really produce anger and fear, as we have here in Brazil.